Hey again. This next little tutorial is going to be a quick one. It's just going to be talking about blocking volumes. Once you make your scenes and your games and levels and all that jazz, sometimes you're going to do things that look really nice. Let's say we wanted to do like a little, little fence or something like that. Whatever, something like this. I have no idea how big this is to my player. Alright, so I made a little fence, and this is supposed to block the player on his path, so I can't go out here, but I can jump over it. You may not want your player to do that all the time, and you don't always want to just put up gigantic walls. Just be like, oh yeah, it's like a cliff wall that's here, you can't go over. And all that, especially for this, GameWorlds kind of thing. You want to kind of set up some visual cues of where you can't go. You don't want to just have an open space that a player can't pass. You want to have, hey, here's a little railing, you can't really pass this. So you want to set up a thing called a blocking volume, which is just basically a giant collision that's going to block an area from the player. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this cube, I'm going to make another cube, I'm going to scale it big enough to be a blocking volume basically for me. So let's say the player is not getting through this. And all I'm going to do is on this cube here, I'm going to call it blocking volume. So I know, that it's in here. I can look at it in the hierarchy. I'm not going to get it lost. It's not just going to be called cube. Highly recommend you name all of your stuff. I know it gets frustrating when they're just cubes, and it seems like a waste of time. Trust me, when you have a million cubes in your scene at the end and you want to pick one out from the list, not having to navigate everywhere, it's nice to know what things are, especially when they're invisible like this blocking volume is going to be. All you have to do is go into its inspector, and the mesh renderer here, you just turn that off. And what that's going to do is it's not going to render a cube, but it's going to render the collision. So now I can't get through here and all that. So when you do your scenes, if you do have any areas that you feel players should not go, but you don't want to fill up with geo, please put in blocking volumes. So it's easy to play, and I'm not going to get lost in your scenes. Thanks a lot.